Welcome back to Grow Joyfully Home and Garden and Garden Tour Saturday with your host, Grandma Sandy, your co-host, Suffolk Susie, Pat's Garden Life, and Growing on Vancouver Island. This is an open collaboration that anyone can join. Just use the hashtag Garden Tour Saturday. Well, here we are again in April, another Saturday. And the day started off cold and kind of yucky. It's a little overcast and windy, but the temperature is warming up and is turning out to be quite nice. I've started taking tomatoes that I really want and placing them in these trays in the little greenhouse with our name on it. That way they won't get sold or be given to other people, and we know which ones that we're going to put out this year. But I want you to see this and this. So this is quite amazing to me. I don't think I've ever had them quite this big and this beautiful at this time of year. We have at least 3 or 4 weeks till we can plant them out. The weather doesn't lie, and the snow on the mountain does not lie. You don't plant it until all the snow's gone. Mid-May at the very earliest. So we have to just keep fertilizing these guys and hoping for the best that they'll be able to live through until we can harden them off and get them planted out in the garden. The sage flowers are still looking very, very beautiful. It's getting to the point where I can't walk in here anymore, so we're going to have to take a lot more of these out to the greenhouse in the pasture. Now these tomatoes right here don't look good at all, but we had them out at the farm stand during the day only. The only thing I can think of is that they got too cold, or it could be sun scald, but they're covered on 3 sides and it hasn't been that hot or that sunny, so I'm thinking it's just too cold for them. So they're not looking very good, but they're here in the hospital in triage getting some love and help, and hopefully they'll be able to snap out of it. I'm outside right now. I'm babysitting a couple of cute grandkids, and I am enjoying the weather. It has turned off really nice. The temperature is incredible with a soft, gentle breeze. So we are outside enjoying our beautiful, beautiful backyard and beautiful nature. My daughter planted this lilac for me, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Tulips are almost finished for the year. They've been so gorgeous. Now it's time for something else to bloom, and I think it's going to be a peony. The creeping phlox is very gorgeous right next to this orange and yellow beautiful tulip. We only have one apple tree that's full of blooms. There's a couple here and there, but not that many. So I'm a little bit worried we won't have a lot of fruit this year. I think this is going to be the every other year. Last year we had a ton of fruit, and this year maybe not so much. A bee flew on here just when I came over to take a picture of the beautiful, beautiful petals. This is an apple tree as well. This white lilac tree hasn't been very healthy for quite a while. We're just going to enjoy it as much as we can. We try to give it some, I guess you'd call it, natural pesticide to see if it'll help it feel better. But we'll take as much as we can, and then we'll have to plant another one. And here's another beautiful lilac bush. Do you hear that bird in the background? That's my very, very favorite bird. I have to enjoy these lilacs before they're gone. They'll be gone before you know it. They're so gorgeous. I really look forward to them every year. And I wish we had smell-o-vision so you could smell them too. These golden acre cabbages are ready to pot up, and then I'm going to start to put them outside so they can start to harden off. And I'll get them planted in pots or out in my garden beds. So I'm excited about that. They're doing really well. The first batch that I planted did not grow well at all. So I really think it comes down to what soil you use. If I stick to the soil from our local garden store, then I do okay. But if I go off on any other path, I always regret it. Today I'm going to take some time, since it's a quieter day, to go through and organize a lot of these tomato plants. If I have too many of them, I'm going to put some of them in the compost. It's really hard on me, but it's necessary. It's time for me to get things organized better. If some of the tomatoes aren't growing well, I guess I'm just going to have to give in and come to terms with the fact that I won't have that variety of tomato this year. But I think that I will feel a lot better if I get a lot of these things organized and figure out which ones I want to keep and which ones really need to go. I'm out in the pasture garden with my husband having a Sunday walk around the property. And I just really wanted to show you what he and my son and my younger daughter have been working on. They built me a pavilion out here in the middle of the pasture garden. Isn't that sweet? They still have to roof it. And I don't know if they have to do anything to the deck surface or not. But I'm so excited. My husband's going to put 4 plant hooks on each corner so I can hang a hanging basket. That is very exciting, and it's so fun to have him and my son and daughter out here working with us. It's so helpful because I don't have the energy anymore and I can't do it by myself. But this is such a wonderful, wonderful blessing. I planted some more sweet bell peppers on March 12th, and I have a few coming up here and a few habanadas coming up. It takes peppers so long, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of soil they like. If they like to have a lot of drainage or a lot of grit, or what kind of soil they like. But I'm not doing very well with my peppers in general. Anyway, I am trying to grow some, and on we go. I hope you've enjoyed this garden tour Saturday. It's really nice to have you along. I like to show you different things happening on the place, and I really love watching your videos and sharing with you. So I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by.